Yo, what is going on YouTube? Here is the next part of that Q&A I promised you guys. So since we're doing it live on Twitch, we're going to be opening the packs. You guys could ask me whatever questions y'all want, and if I feel the need to answer them, we will. Opal, Autumn, or AK. I said no 2K related questions. Let's keep it PG. Let's keep it real. Keep it going. All right, so first question from Gavin. How's your family doing? Family's doing great, man. I hope your family's doing well as well. We got a lot of packs here to go through. I hope everyone's doing well during this time. Favorite arena I've been to? That is a really good question. That is a big time question right there. Favorite arena I've been to? I really liked Air Canada when I was there. Bro, shout out to the Raptors arena. I think that's probably one of the best ones I've seen. Who? Thank you for the Twitch sub, man. I really do appreciate that. You were the dog for that. Thank you so much. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Egypt. I've said this before, but originally from Egypt. Live in New York. Favorite Nets player right now? Current favorite Nets player. I'm gonna go with Spencer Dinwiddie, man. Spencer Dinwiddie. All time though, we're gonna go Jason Kidd. How old is Most? That's a question I see right here. I am 26 years old. Big cars or sports cars? I'm going sports cars, but it all depends. What car do I drive? Currently, I do not have a car at this moment because I really don't go anywhere. So I just freeload off everyone in my family and I take whoever's car I want. Philly, thank you for the 2-month sub, man. I really do appreciate it. How will the huddle work? So I will explain all that soon, but we got a podcast coming up. You guys are going to be able to see it soon. What's my secret talent? Secret talent. Do I have a secret talent? I have a talent of annoying people, man. Dream car, I'm probably gonna go Tesla. I'm gonna go with Tesla. Yo, Chris. Yo, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Yo, if anyone has Twitch Prom, I'm just gonna say it because people out here hating the Twitch Proms, man. Anyone with the Twitch Proms, if you got Twitch or Amazon Prime, go sub to your favorite streamers, YouTubers on Twitch, absolutely free. What are you most passionate about? Honestly, it's all about NBA, man. I love basketball. I think that's my biggest passion in life. If it wasn't for basketball, like during this time, if it wasn't for 2K, I wouldn't know what I'd be doing. And it's sad to say that because we depend so highly on 2K. But like seriously, I love watching basketball, playing it, coaching it. Highest point of your life so far? Highest point? Oh man, there's been a couple. So the day I got partnered on Twitch was one of the highs because honestly I got denied twice, and being denied like really broke me down. I remember crying about it. I remember feeling like I wasn't good enough, so that definitely hurt. But that is definitely one of those things that when I got partnered, that was definitely one of my biggest highs for sure. That's one that comes to mind like off the top. Favorite team except the Nets? It really depends on the players going on. I don't really have another team I cheer for, but I do cheer for some other players. Let's see. Who's your favorite kid on your team? Imagine ever asking that. I'm like a parent, man. All my kids are my favorite. You know when a parent says that and you know they're lying? I'm one of those guys. What's your biggest hot take, biggest opinion that most people agree or not agree with, or not many people agree with? Okay, I don't know why I read that like that, but okay, my biggest hot take that a lot of people don't agree with. Oh man, that's a big question. So my biggest hot take, basketball related, I think we would have to say, this is a tough question because I didn't get to think about this. The last Q&A I got to think about stuff, like I read it and like I had an idea of what questions I was getting, but right now I think I would say that Trey should have been an all-star. I think Trey shouldn't have been an all-star this year. I think he's too young. His team was one of the worst teams in the league. I feel like most people think he should have been because of the numbers he was pulling up. You have a high school basketball mixtape? No, I do not. Yo, Tiger, thank you for the bits, man. Thank you so much for the bits. When did I first start playing 2K? I started playing 2K. I might have to turn my alerts back on, honestly, because I know y'all spamming to try to get on there. I started playing 2K1. But then I switched to Live 03. I know I'm old. I'm showing a little bit of age. I played Live 03, played Live 04, switched back to 2K for 6. I played Live 06. I switched back to 2K fully at 2K10. 2K10 we fully did. You think John Wall can come back strong? Yeah, I think John Wall could come back strong for sure. John Wall could come back strong. Favorite food is lasagna. And favorite thing to go on top, if any? Nah, I don't have anything like to go on top of any of my favorite foods, but I do like dressing or just sauce in general. So sometimes, so like lasagna is my thing, but if I had to put something on top of a different food, obviously not lasagna, I would say ketchup is my go-to. I like barbecue sauce. especially like honey barbecue is fire. I love that. Yo, tell me not, but McDonald's barbecue hits different. It's tangy, man. Favorite player IRL right now, I'm gonna say LeBron. Right now, like old time kind of thing, because of what he does off the court, on the court, how he makes his teammates better. But if we're talking, ooh, diamond contract, we've been waiting on one of these from our Tracy. Let's get it. Yo, it's crazy flipping these and not talking about it, because you like not even zoned in on what you're getting. I dare you to wave at the camera. What's up? Let's see. Yo, Manny, thank you so much for the bits, man. What was the name of the team you coached? They're called the ICSI Lions. McDonald's Buffalo Smacks for sure. Pineapple on pizza, I don't knock anyone that does it. Me personally, I don't think it's for me. Just saying. Dream job or status in community, etc. I don't care about my status or any of that stuff. Like, I'm not trying to be anything that I'm not. I'm cool where I am. I don't want to try to blow up. Like, I love the community we have around us. People saying you're underrated, all this, but this is the best time, because honestly, like, I wouldn't get to know you guys, I wouldn't get to talk to you guys this way, so it's perfectly fine. Favorite topping on pizza, I like buffalo sauce on pizza or barbecue sauce, like barbecue chicken, buffalo. But like, seriously, like, just being here, being cool with you guys. But favorite, like, dream job, I would say anything that makes people happy. Like, I love talking to people, interacting, not in like, I'm really shy in person, like, I don't like that on a personal level, but like, if I'm here and y'all there and I know that I'm having some kind of impact, I love that. When did I start Twitch? I started Twitch full time, not full time, but like when I fully started Twitch was 2018, playing, what was we playing in 2018, bro? 2018, we started playing Fortnite. That was the first thing I started streaming. February. Top 3 best small forwards all time. We gotta go LeBron, you gotta go Larry Bird, and then I honestly, like, my mind going blank right now, but KD low-key right there. Yeah, I don't think anyone else there. It's literally LeBron, KD, and that's it, right? LeBron, KD, and Larry. I think that's the top 3. Kawhi not there. I don't know, man. Kawhi wins another chip and he there too. Yo, my dog gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop, bro. Yo, you gotta stop, bro. Yo, we got a Nets playbook. Yo, we just got a Nets playbook. W, man. One day it'll go back up if we get some more challenges for sure. Do I remember anything that made me fall in love with basketball? Like, the first thing that made me fall in love with basketball? Honestly, not really. I just remember watching Jason Kidd when I was younger. I remember seeing somebody that didn't look like he was huge. He wasn't athletic like that. I know he was athletic compared to most people, yeah. But compared to the people he was playing against, he wasn't like that. He wasn't tall. He wasn't even trying to be an amazing scorer, anything like that. The way he made his teammates better, I fell in love with his selflessness. And then I started watching Allen Iverson. So it's crazy because I like both of them. Like, one of them is selfish in a sense, and one of them is selfless. And I just remember, like, I had both their posters on my wall. I remember how basketball just made me feel when I played it. I was bullied low-key in that age when I started watching basketball, and just playing basketball just made me forget about that. Whether I was playing with people, or more times than not, people didn't let me play with them, so I used to play by myself. But I just really enjoyed just playing basketball. Would you prefer to be a bigger streamer or a bigger YouTuber? So streaming, I love streaming. I love every single one of you here right now. But YouTube was my first love outside of basketball. Like, I started watching YouTube like 2000 whatever 11, not even, bro. I watched YouTube from the beginning. I remember YouTube when it first started. Like, seriously, I remember the first YouTubers. I remember all that, and I always told myself, like, I wish I was them. And I just wish, like, YouTube, I think, is the dream job. You are a coach? Yes. So we coach 2 basketball teams now. For anyone wondering, I know there's 3 fingers up, and that's because I've coached more teams, and I don't know, I really don't know why there's 3 fingers up. But yeah, I coach 2 teams currently. One of them just won a championship. Shout out to the championship team. Best player in every position, in my opinion. So, my opinion, I take Magic at the 1. I'm just basing it, not me trying to build the best team. I'm not trying to build the best team. I'm just saying my best at every position. 1, Magic. 2, Michael Jordan. 3, LeBron James. 4, Tim Duncan. And then the 5 is where it's tricky, because you can't really go wrong with so many players. I feel like the 5 is where really, like, everyone is just so dominant in different eras and all that, and you can't go wrong with any choice you make, in my opinion. I would personally think Shaq had the most dominant period. Like if you just take a prime player at the time, like that's what you're getting. I think Shaq, but probably take either Hakeem or Kareem, and I'd probably take Kareem. I'm just saying, personally. Name some of the first YouTubers. I remember Ryan Higa. He had one of the first YouTube videos that I watched and all that. It was him. There was a couple of them. That's the first person I watched for sure. Then like I became a FaZe fanboy. Like I really started watching FaZe Rain and all them, and I really fell in love with that. Tiger! Yo, shout out. I don't have noties on, and I'm glad I don't, because the song would have played right now. We would have got copyrighted. Manny, thank you so much for all the gifted subs. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You didn't have to do that at all. I'm gonna thank you after this. Let's just keep going right now. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. FaZe Clan, back in the day, bro. FaZe Clan, they were in New York City. Well, not New York City, but they were in New York. They were a little upstate, and I always wanted to go there. They were just so great to watch. Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels. So toaster strudels are lit. I just never got the privilege growing up to eat those really. So I was always a Pop-Tart kid. I used to go to the vending machine, buy a Pop-Tart. I remember them cookies and cream, the Oreo ones or whatever. They had the hot fudge sundaes. Strawberry is my thing. I was never a fan of the cinnamon. I know a lot of people are, so let me know if you are. I think this jersey goes for something, so we'll hold that. Do you play any instruments? No, I do not know how to play an instrument at all, unfortunately. Favorite card art this year? I would probably go, I really like the leap year ones. I think those are the first ones that come to mind, like off the bat. Best PG of all time, I said was Magic. Best restaurant, no restaurant comes straight up to mind if we being honest. Like best restaurant, I really just enjoy, I like the low-key family type oriented restaurants, like the ones that are father mother, not father mother, what am I saying, like poppin', what do they call them, mom and pop shops? I don't know what they're called. I'm like drawing a blank right now, but I like those. Favorite season or weather? Since I live in New York City, I get every single season, every single weather, all times, all the time, literally. I like the weather, like not too cold, not too hot. I like it in the middle. I'm cool with either. I've lived through the hot, I've lived through the cold. Too cold ain't it for me. So season, I'm cool with fall or spring, honestly. Mom and pop, that's what I'm trying to say. Nice little mom and pop restaurant, that's what I like. You get that family vibe. They come and ask you what you need, all that stuff. I'm cool with that. Tacos or burritos? So I'm not a huge burrito fan. I like tacos as long as they're not hard shell. I like soft tacos. I don't know why, but that's just what I'm into. So I guess that's kind of a burrito. But if I had a choice between a burrito and a bowl at Chipotle or Qdoba, that's the question there. Do you guys prefer Chipotle or Qdoba? If you've had Qdoba, I know a lot of you guys didn't have Chipotle depending where you live, but that's the way it is. But let me know whether you want a burrito. Oh, we got Mike D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni, go for a little bit. I'll take that. Let me know if you'd rather a burrito or a bowl, because I'm a bowl type of guy. How many kids do I want? Now, that is a serious question that I have no real answer to. I feel like a lot of you guys are like my kids, for real. But if I had a choice between how many kids I would want, honestly, anywhere is cool. I have 2 siblings right now, so I'm one of 3. And I'm cool with it, but I wish I had another brother. I don't have a brother, so I feel like I just want a good amount where everyone's happy, which you can never satisfy. So a bigger family, the better. So if it was like 5 or 6, maybe, I don't know, like that would be too crazy, too chaotic. But whatever happens, happens, and I'm cool with the outcome. Dream job, I got you right now. Showtime, thank you for the sub, Brody. Showtime, I appreciate the sub, really do. Dream job, this is my dream job. Nothing I would change about this. If I had one other dream job, it would probably be working on like ESPN or TNT, just watching basketball and talking about it. That would probably be my other dream job. But other than that, like, I'm chilling. Dream car, I got you. All right, so we got 38 packs left, and some of the good ones are still coming. We got some good packs coming. So if you made it this far, you lit. If you got off earlier, you tight. But dream job, wait, I already said dream job, right? I said I'm cool right now. Oh, someone said dream car. Dream car. I always, growing up, the 2 cars I wanted one of those like sports muscle cars kind of thing. I always wanted either a Mustang or one of those like, you know, those Chevys, what are they called, man? The Challengers, those, no, the Dodge. I'm bugging. I always wanted one or the other. And honestly, right now I'm really a fan of them Teslas, so I'm cool with either or. I kind of still want a Mustang at heart. Like, I still want one of those. They're the Challengers. I drove a Challenger recently. I rented one out and I loved it, man. I really did. So I might want one of those. How many likes for a Q&A with your sister? So I have 2 sisters. If y'all want them on the channel and y'all made it this far, I need at least 1,000 likes. If y'all break 1,000 likes, I'll bring them on here. We'll do either a Q&A with them, or we could do maybe one of those Who Knows Me Best, if you guys want to do one of those. And we always get rubies from these packs. Oh, what's your take on the Spurs? Some of the best basketball ever created, man. Like, I wasn't a fan growing up because they beat my Nets in the finals, but as you grow up and you start appreciating the game, they play it the right way. That's why they've won 50 plus games for over 20 years. Best coach, I think, in my opinion. Yo, 1,000 likes in 2 hours. Yo, Manny, thank you so much for the bits always, man. I really do appreciate it. Manny, you just spam bits and I didn't even see them. I really do appreciate it, Brody. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you, man. When did I realize I was doing something good for a lot of people on YouTube? Honestly, at first, it was really, I'm gonna sound a little selfish. When I first started YouTube, it was a little about me. Not because I wanted to get big. I didn't even expect anyone to watch me. I didn't want anyone to watch me when I first started. I was doing it for me to get out of my shell. Because if you guys know me in real life or just in general, I really don't know how to speak out in public. Like, I really ain't that type of person. Like, even now, if I go somewhere, and it's not about, oh, you meet a girl, you don't know how to talk. It's just like, I really don't know how to talk in public like that. Like, yeah, in school, in class, if I have a presentation, I got it. But like, in general, it was like, yo, I'm shy. So I started YouTube for a way for me to start speaking up, for me to have a voice, for me to get like a little bit of a, just kind of like, I just wanted to get out of my shell. I wanted to get some confidence, and that's what I did YouTube for originally. But when I started seeing, I would say it was really recently that I started getting views, but there were times way before that where maybe sometimes I'll run into somebody and he knows who I am, or like somebody would just like take time out of your day to DM me. I know I don't answer a lot of people in my DMs. I promise you, I know I don't, but a lot of times I do read most of my DMs. I'm not gonna say all of them. When people message me or people come on the mic when I'm playing them and they say yo and go crazy or something, like, that's when I started realizing it was something. Or like, yo, just you guys just letting me know what's up really makes me know that I'm doing something right. How much is my setup? That's a whole different question. So if you guys didn't see my setup video, I'll link it down below. But my setup itself, I think, well, my PC actually cost me the most. I don't want to talk numbers, but it was kind of expensive of a setup in a sense, but I bought everything on sale. Let's go. Bernard King Diamond right here. It's our first real good pull, I guess. But I started YouTube without a real setup, like a lot of us do. A lot of people, if you just want to start something, just start it. Worry about the setup later. Let all that follow. Just see if you enjoy it first. See all that other stuff. Were you ever nervous while streaming? Streaming nerves. So when I started, I don't think so. I wasn't getting views. It took forever to start actually getting views. The one time, I guess, the first time I had like over 100 people in the stream, I think that might have been, there was a day where LeBron James packs dropped in 2K18. I won't forget the day. 2K18, LeBron James packs dropped. I didn't even play 2K18. I hated 2K18. That's when I was playing Fortnite full time. Well, like full time playing Fortnite, not playing it for a living type thing. You know what I mean? Like, I was just not playing 2K at all. Then I jumped on because LeBron packs came out for a Galaxy Opal. Or no, there was no Galaxy Opals. Yeah, it was a pink diamond LeBron. So I get on, and we had over 100 people in chat, and that's when it was like kind of crazy. And then shout out to Hooper, him and everyone that was in that stream. They started spamming Ronnie 2K on Twitter to come into my stream, and he ended up coming into my stream, and it was crazy ever since. I think we had like 300 people in there. That was probably one time I was really nervous. That was like the first time. Then after that, I started getting used to it, even though after that I dropped off again. You know, I'm never gonna like really play something if I'm not enjoying it, and I want you guys to know that. So I only play things if I'm enjoying it. All right, what is my most viewed video? My most viewed video at one point was something about Twitch. I just literally dropped the video because one person asked me a question about Twitch. That was my most viewed at one point. Now my most viewed is how to get Giannis. That pink diamond Giannis, how to get him. I think that was my most viewed by far. It has like, that's my only video that has over 200k, so that's definitely my most viewed. Next question, favorite song? Favorite Drake song, actually. Marvin's Room. That's when you're in your feelings. Just straight up favorite Drake song. Yo, he really does have a lot of good songs. All right, we're just gonna open in order now. We saved these for a little bit. Let's see if we can get something. Amethyst, take over. We'll take it. Do I smoke? No, sir. Time flies. Passion fruit. Passion fruit is a vibe. I like that. Kendrick or Drake? Personally, I will take Drake. How would I rate my life so far? Rate my life. Honestly, I'm thankful, blessed. We've all went through hard times, every single one of us. You just gotta live for the positive and hope things get better, and sometimes they do. First job. My first job. So I had an internship as my first job at some engineering company. That was my first job. But first, like, real job, I guess. What was it? So I know I worked at two things are coming to mind. I just don't know which one was first. I worked in like a men's warehouse type store where I used to dress up in a suit every day, and I used to sell literally ties and like dress shoes, dress shirts, literally suits. I used to fit you for your suit type thing. I worked there. I used to work as like a stock boy, which you open up the boxes and stuff. And my other job, I worked at Boston Market. If you don't know what Boston Market is, it's kind of a fast food, but with like a not fast food vibe. So like it's real cooked food, like your mom's food, literally like chicken and all that. I can't explain it, but it's real food, but just you get it fast. So it's kind of one of those things. Football ever been pleasing to the eye? So when I started my freshman year of high school, I really wanted to play football. I really wanted to play football. I was a little scrawny kid. I still kind of am, but I was a little kid. I wasn't even tall. Like I grew my sophomore to junior year. I was a really small kid. I wanted to start playing so like I could get bigger. That was my whole game plan. I was like, I'm gonna get big, and then basketball's gonna get easier. Everything. I just wanted to play football. Like I thought it was mad cool. All the cool kids played football type thing. And what happened is my dad would not sign my permission slip for me to play football. He said, nah. He said, you play basketball, you want to play something else, you want to run track, do something else, but you're not playing football, you're gonna get hurt. And I ended up listening to him. And I'm thankful regardless, so it is what it is. My parents didn't let me, exactly. How tall am I? I am 5'10". We are 5'10", for anyone wondering. I think I was like 5 foot entered my freshman year. Maybe, yeah, I think I just was 5 feet tall. I think I grew a good solid 6 inches one summer. Or not even, I think I became 5'5". My freshman to sophomore year, and then I was like 5'10" the next year, something like that. So if you are still young, or even if you're old, no matter whatever you're thinking, don't give up on your height, or don't feel bad. Whatever it is, you can't control height. No matter what a girl tells you, or if you're a girl, no matter what a boy tells you, there's things you can't control. Height is one of them. It is what it is, no matter what happens. So don't feel bad no matter what. My favorite football team. So I live in New York, as you guys know. So my favorite New York teams are, well, like my favorite, you know what I'm trying to say, right? All my sports teams would have to be New York. So I cheer for the Giants. I'm cool with the Jets though. I'm cool with either. I'm cool with all that other stuff, man. I'm cool with the Yankees, the Mets. I just cheer for whatever team is around me because I'm a faithful fan like that. I don't cheer for the Knicks though, and for one reason, actually it's 2 reasons. One reason, y'all fans are crazy. I'm not a fan of Knicks fans like that. And for number 2 is because honestly, James Dolan, like, I don't even want to talk about it. Don't get me started. Yo, Showtime, thank you for the bits, man. Showtime, I appreciate it. Showtime, I really do appreciate it. Favorite items in my room. There is way too many items in my room for me to say my favorite, but number 1 is my signed LeBron James 1 of 100 signed poster. It's about this big. It's literally the size of my wingspan, or pretty much, and that is definitely it. If you meant the other football, as in the one with the ball that is actually use it with your feet, that football, I thought that was a different color, man. I thought that was a different color, but I'll take that Roberson. Roberson goes for a good amount of NT. If y'all talking about the other one, then yeah, I'm a fan. I used to be a Chelsea fan growing up. Now I cheer for Liverpool because somebody from my country, like I said, I'm from Egypt, so Mo Salah plays for Liverpool, so I'm cheering for him as long as he's there. Alrighty, we are almost done. Keep them coming. What is left, y'all? Come on, keep them coming. This was one of the worst pack openings ever. Shout out to y'all for making it somewhat bearable for sure, because otherwise I would not be able to go through this. If we were just talking about what we were pulling, this would not be it. Messi or CR7? I am a CR7 fan, but shout out to Messi. I think Messi more finesse. Ronaldo just a little more of a beast, like physically. He's got that LeBron type style. Top 3 video games all time. Now I'm gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna go old school for some of y'all. If y'all know any of these games, let me know. 1, I'm gonna say Maple Story. Maple Story is the game I probably played the most amount of hours of my life. That game probably took most of my life. 2, I'm gonna say SSX Tricky. It was one of those snowboard riding games. That game was so much fun. I remember I used to play that with both my sisters. We used to just play that for hours. That game was so much fun. I love that game. And number 3, I think you can't go wrong with any of the old NBA games like the NBA Street Volume, those games. But if I had to pick personally, I think I really liked NBA Bowlers. Like, there was an NBA Bowlers Phenoms, and I think that's my go-to game when it comes to the old basketball games. Have you ever played any of the Tony Hawk games? Yes, I have. Tony Hawk games are lit as well. NFL Street, I had NFL Street for my PSP, and I love that game, man. Kicking off the wall and all that, man. That game was fun. There was also somewhat of a kind of game like that for soccer, and it's like real old for GameCube. It used to be called Red Card. It was only dropped on GameCube. I love that game. That had some of the sickest animations, like stuff you would never be able to do. What else? Yo, there was a game that I used to play on what's it called? Computer. Y'all probably don't know this game. Yo, it's a fire shoe. No, it's not that good of a shoe, but it's alright. We'll take it. There was a game on PC. It was called, I can't think, something backyard. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. Y'all all know what I'm talking about. These shoes are not it. This is a new shoe though, right? Yes, it was called like backyard football or backyard baseball, backyard soccer. All those games were mad fun. All right, we haven't pulled one good card. This is it. These are 2 deluxe packs that are on Triple Threat Online currently. If y'all know, y'all know. Hopefully you guys are pulling something from these. If you are, please let us know. We pulled 2 statement jerseys. Not bad. I feel like Kenneth Fareed is the only card that gets pulled from these. Y'all got one more question. Last question. Somebody ask it right now. Can someone link the duos? There's new duos in the game. We'll take a look at those later. Oh, I thought that was an opal. I don't know how or why. What was the player you hated the most growing up? Oh man, that's a tough one. There was a couple. I really did dislike a lot of players growing up. But then when like the first lockout happened, it made me appreciate basketball and just the game, and it made me appreciate every player. I hated the Spurs, I hated the Lakers, because they're the ones that used to beat the Nets. So I definitely hated those 2 teams. Definitely wasn't a Kobe fan by any means. I started respecting him as I got older. Like I said, same thing about the Spurs, wasn't a fan. How do I subscribe on Twitch for free? You gotta link your Amazon Prime or get Twitch Prime. You can do that free. All right, we're gonna end this video on one last pack. 10K Flash Pack 7-4, the one time. Let's get it. And then where do I want to travel? That will be my last question. Where do I want to travel? Thankfully, I've been blessed and been around a lot of places. One place I still want to go, honestly, I was supposed to go to Australia soon, and that's stopped. I want to go to Spain. I want to go to England. Everywhere else I've been more or less. I definitely need to go to South America. I haven't been there at all. I want to go to Brazil one day, Argentina, all that. All right, y'all know the drill. Y'all know what time it is. Make sure y'all subscribe, like if you're new, all that good stuff. And y'all know the drill. It's been your boy Mosballin and Ballin.